Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives, all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got...
Welcome, and welcome. You are now watching TK's Chronicles of a Black Sheep podcast. I am TK, the host, and my co-host DJ, number one.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, you and your echo. I heard.
Is it still there?
And other co-host DA. Yeah, no, it's gone. You good?
I was having technical difficulties. I got it.
I got you. User error. So, hey, fellas, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm
good. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there. How the week been?
Are you asking me?
That's both of y'all. How was the week?
Oh, you went out for a minute, so I guess I got to.
Not too bad at all. Busy, but pleasant at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
Busy but pleasant.
I don't know if that was a sneeze, a cough, or a combination, sir, to even tell you bless you.
Sound like a little bit of both, huh?
Oh, man, look. Man, this thing, whatever this is, bro, it need to hurry up. Go ahead and do what it's going to do and move on.
Look, matter of fact, not trying to be funny. Did you take a COVID test?
I might need to. Because it's the same way I felt when I had COVID.
Real talk. I know about 4 people that got COVID in the last. Yeah, I know about 4 people that got COVID in the last 2 weeks. Real talk.
Yeah, I might have to do that then.
Hey. I hope you feel better, bro.
I appreciate it.
But what about you, TK? How has your week been? I ain't seen y'all in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you have not. Shame on you. It's been all right. Busy, but it's been busy. Really busy. Work, life, busy. Like busy, need a break. That's what it's like. Busy, need a break. Yeah, but hey, it's been all right. Praying that these triple digits ain't finna hit in August like it and lost its mind, because that's usually the hottest month in good old Texas. So
it was triple digits here.
Yeah.
It was 101 today with a heat index of 105.
Man, crazy, bro.
Keep that up there.
Nah, we need to send this shit back to Texas, Texas and Arizona.
We have not hit those temperatures, sir. We in the 90s, but I don't think we ain't hitting 100 yet. I don't want to.
Y'all need to keep all that shit.
Definitely don't want to.
I think the high today was 94. That's about the highest.
Yeah.
It's been at a, high 80s, low 90s. But I know next week though, these temperatures supposed to skyrocket. So.
Yeah, that's what they say here. It's supposed to be an average of from tomorrow to next Thursday.
Yeah.
The average supposed to be like 98 degrees.
Hold on. Let me put my smell good on real quick. I ain't been gone too long.
Oh, here he go.
What you smelling good for? This ain't scratching sniff.
But for my viewers, man, for my viewers.
It ain't scratching sniff though. Like
my viewers, my audience, man.
We ain't got that technology yet where they blow the scent in their face.
They can smell it. Trust me, bro. They can smell it.
Man, all right.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah. And we making this his thing
Hey
now.
man, it's been on that long, a couple weeks.
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah.
I know. I miss y'all too. I miss
Yeah.
y'all too.
Yeah, something like
Oh yeah, you was out the street
that.
though.
Yeah.
You was in New York, right?
All right. Well,
Chicago, Atlanta, New York.
Oh, you was up the street.
Within 2 weeks, moving around.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I don't like New York. New York,
Chicago,
man.
Atlanta, New York. Okay.
Man,
New York
bro,
make people want to fight.
I ain't
That's
gonna
one
lie,
place
man. I
that's
fell
not
in
on
love
my
with
list.
Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah.
Now, Manhattan had me a little uptight, but Brooklyn, bro, I fell in love.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I bet. Yeah, I know why.
Mm-hmm. All of that.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Moving
Manhattan, I mean, it was tight. I like uptight. I was ready to go.
Yeah. You said
I
Chicago.
always hear interesting.
Yeah, Chicago. She went there first.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah.
Chicago
It's
got
hit
some
or,
good food, man.
yeah, I'm about to say it's hit or miss.
I mean, your boy done got swole just fooling with Chicago.
Oh, you had that deep dish pizza
Bro, yes.
and and what else? The hoagies.
Yeah, I got a sandwich. I had some Jamaican food.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Oh, you should have got the Jamaican food in New York.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
You're the first person I've heard say Jamaican food in New York.
Really? Man,
You got
look.
a whole district.
Yes. I've
Yeah.
never heard that associated in New York.
You go to them
Ever.
stores, alright, boy. Alright.
Man, they got a whole like neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you went to the did you do the y'all was doing the touristy stuff or y'all was doing
Both.
like
Both.
hey have you tried that bodega with the Biggie mural on the side?
I took a picture right there in Bed-Stuy in front of it.
Yeah,
That and in front of Spike Lee's studio around the corner.
yeah, okay.
I got a picture in front of both of them.
Nah, but you ain't go in the bodega and get the sound get the
Nah, because it was a soul food restaurant that's right cat corner from that called Peaches, and I went to that soul food restaurant. I had to choose one, so we went to Peaches.
Gotcha.
Is that the 2-story
You should have
one?
bought me some popcorn back.
That's the 2-story one?
That's a 2-story one, yep.
Dog. They chicken and waffles?
I got meatloaf and some fish, salmon croquettes.
Oh, I had chicken and waffles and almost slapped everybody in that bitch.
Was it good?
Boy. I was like, they gotta be whoever in there cooking gotta be from the South, because it was like, yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah. Okay.
You always
okay.
find it.
But now, back to reality.
Yeah, I know, right?
So TK, what we talking about?
You should have bought me some popcorn back when you went to Chicago, though.
I probably would have ate it. Probably wouldn't have made it. I ain't gonna hold you.
And I probably would have dotted your.
And then you'd have had to come get it. You know how that's gonna work.
That what's the name? They one ain't yeah. Well, maybe, yeah.
What's the name of that popcorn again? I can't remember the name of it. I know what you're talking about, but
I can't think of it right now.
Right.
It's the one in the cone, right?
I can't think about it.
In the big cone, yeah. Yeah.
I know they got a 50-50. That's what I can tell you. And the cheese. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
But you know y'all can't stay away from me too long, like I can't stay away from y'all too long. We gonna always find our way back to each other. So what's problem? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, what we talking about tonight?
All right. Tonight's episode is called Gatekeeping. Are you unknowingly doing it? So the definition of gatekeeping is the activity of deciding who gets access to certain privileges, knowledge, or participation, and who doesn't.
I guess that's the political correct.
It often involves someone in a position of power determining who is worthy or acceptable. Yes. Who gets the privilege?
So that's kind of like what you be doing with the restaurants.
First question I'm asking.
That's kind of like what you be doing with the restaurants.
Before I tell you the restaurants, and I take you to the.
Oh.
First of all, I tell you and I take you to restaurants.
Like, where you get that from? You be like, I ain't gonna tell you. I don't want you taking none of your. We're gonna leave that part out. But I be like, man, where the good food at?
Sir, man, whatever. You go when you come visit. You go to the rest. I take you to those restaurants. So what you talking about?
I want to go by myself sometimes. You be gatekeeping the restaurant.
You can't go by yourself.
See, gatekeeping.
That's not,
tell me what I
that's
can't
not
go.
Gatekeeping. I take you with me.
Gatekeeping the restaurants.
Man, we used to call that shit cop blocking.
That too.
Yeah. Like for real.
Yep. Showing the age for real. But yes. But
that's a
yeah. But okay. So would you consider yourself a gatekeeper?
Nope.
Nah.
If I get ahead, everybody getting ahead.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm an open book. You ask me a question, if I know it.
That didn't technically sound right.
My resources are your resources. If I know people, you know people.
Right.
If I got it, you got it.
Of course.
If I got a connection, we got connections.
True business. Okay.
Yeah. Not at all. And like even in like certain aspects of life, if I get a plug and if it's good, then I'm gonna try to plug my people in. Now, if you ain't gonna what we call stewardship, be a good steward over it, then you ain't gonna make me look bad. But if I feel like you got good integrity and stuff, man, come on, man, let's get this money.
Now you don't hit on something that I was gonna ask the question about. Is it really gatekeeping or is it protecting your name?
But in some aspects, folks call it gatekeeping because I feel like I'm afraid to let you know about this plug because I don't want you to benefit more from me or get ahead of me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of keep it to myself. Or, I mean, there's so many different aspects of it, man. And I see it so much. I've been around people, man. People want to invite you to certain spaces because they're afraid that you're going to outshine them. And I've been on the opposite end of that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I did that too.
And then it's another way.
You get around that because I was going to go there with that too. Yeah, I was going to go with that too because what crossed my mind doing the research was, sadly, I'm going to say it, Black folks and the crab in the barrel mentality is what crossed my mind.
Yeah. Man, and so let me ask y'all this. So, like, even to the fact of where people will talk bad on your name in front of certain people because they don't want you to have access to that person for whatever reason, is that considered gatekeeping as well?
For me, I guess it depends on the situation.
I mean, think about like even in a church circle, right? If somebody is considering
you being messy now.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking a question because, like, for one, I've experienced it. I've had it happen to me, and I've seen it happen to other people. So it does happen, and I'm just saying, is that the same thing? So, like, if I'm considering inviting DA
it does.
to speak, for whatever reason, as a motivational speaker, but you start talking bad about his name to get me to change my mind.
Nah, that
Okay.
ain't a gatekeeper. That's a backstabber.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, that I think when you talk about gatekeeper, is like they standing in the way. So like, say you own a business. So say you high up in the business, and I'm like, hey DJ, hey, check this out. I need a job. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Give me your resume. All right, you get the resume, and then you go back. You're like, I ain't finna hire this nigga.
Yeah.
Even though your
Ooh.
place, even though your place is hiring left and right, and you know that I'll be a good candidate. You like, nah,
Mm,
like
got
that,
you.
or like they talk about it a lot.
That
in
and the crazy part is that definitely does.
Yeah, they talk about it a lot in like the entertainment business when folks won't put somebody else on. Like, oh, I know I got a part, but I can't find nobody to fill that part. And you know somebody that'll be a good fit, but you like, nah, I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody. Or you audition for the part versus telling your homeboy who you know will be a good fit for it.
I got you. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, you got these people, right? So whenever you got a resource, they always want you to reach out to them. But when they got a resource, your name is the last one across their mind.
Yeah.
I got you.
And that's just hating.
And when you said
Hating
that,
one.
thinking about that when you start talking about in the church environment,
Yeah.
I think we both experienced that in going through life,
Yeah.
being raised in the church, where it could be somebody that somebody wants, a speaker that somebody wants, but because that person didn't get chosen and they speak too, they start throwing salt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So
I guess
yeah,
I'm like my definition of gatekeeping is different
or
then, because that's just straight
or
hating.
or basically they block it. They may
Yeah.
have the reason, like for instance, I'll go into that a little more when I say, um, when they go into the fact that they may know how to get in touch with that person
Ooh.
because the other people don't know how, and because
Yeah.
they didn't get picked, now they like, I don't know, I see what I can do. I don't talk to them that often.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then you're like, oh no, I called, but then they ain't leave no I left a message
Yeah.
and they ain't never hit me back, knowing you ain't even made that phone call.
Yeah.
I mean, in either way, like I feel like it's gatekeeping because they know if you get that engagement, then you're gonna shine and they're gonna invite you back.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing like keeping you from starting your resume in the job because they know if you get that job, then you're gonna outperform them, and it's gonna have them looking away. So
Yeah.
that's why I say it's still a level of gatekeeping, but you know.
Or the one and two, they were talking about. I hear a lot. I shouldn't say they were talking about. I hear a lot. Is you the star, you the star, and they looking for somebody else, or you the star and somebody like, hey, can you help me? I'm trying. Can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? Like, nah, they don't rock like that with such and such. You got to do this, and this. Knowing damn well that's not the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you can keep your star status.
Mm.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that happen, and I just
For
laugh.
me, the space where I feel like gatekeeping happens most amongst us black people
What's that?
is when you try to get information on starting a business and you're asking black people, they can already have the business, and you're like, hey, well, what did you like, who did you go through, like, did you do your own, and you get thrown off to all these other, oh, I don't remember, oh yeah, I have to go see if I can find that because I don't remember who it was. It's like when it comes to business wise, Nobody wants you to be better than them, or nobody wants your business to be successful. When you're just trying to get in, your business could be selling Legos, and theirs could be restaurant, and they still feel like they don't want to give you any information on how to start or who to go to, or any sort of resources that somebody may have given them. And 9 out of 10, the person that gave them the information is not Black. Because I will say that non-Black people, they will give you some information on how to start businesses, resources, that information. And Black folks is just not going. If you get lucky to find a Black person that is free with information, you can hit the jackpot.
So let me ask you this question: do you feel like that's a cultural thing, or do you feel like that's a regional thing? Because I can tell you, once I stepped outside of because once I stepped outside of my comfort zone as far as living, man, it's a whole nother world. And man, there's so many people that has literally bent over backwards to help me and give me certain information, to even doing things for free. So I don't think that's a Black thing. I think that may be a regional location thing. Some cities, some spaces are kind of closed off to the whole big world that's out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna say it's a region thing. I was just gonna say it's a person thing.
Yeah, some people, that person is gonna be a product of that region.
Yeah.
Because once they step out and see there's a whole lot more, man. I mean, I didn't realize that we literally have cities in this country that's 99% Black populated.
Shut up, for real?
Man, come on, man, stop playing.
Where? Good. Where?
Man,
look at his face though.
It's a lot of them. And some of them, some of these towns here in Texas, man, is 90% Black. I mean, Illinois, Mississippi, like Georgia. I mean, you got to get out.
Shut up, man. Don't be, man. Look,
man, come on, man. I mean, it's a whole world out there, but we're so stuck in where we're from that we don't see. Man, I've had people help me, and I've networked with people, and some of these people I've made in person, and some of them through social media. But the access that you get, a whole another world out there that we're not used to when we're stuck in one specific space.
Man, okay.
So I ain't gonna say.
I mean, you know what? You're right. I can't use my experience and judge somebody and put somebody in the same boat with me. So yeah, you're right.
You've been all across the world, so
that's why I said I can't.
I only been across the country.
Yeah, even before I was in the military, I was in Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Kansas, all them places. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you said that, it makes sense because because I got family members who think going to Georgia is traveling.
I got you.
They're going from Florida to Georgia traveling.
That's the next state over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand. But then on that's another gatekeeping, like not you people being exposed to that environment, those type of environments, and not sharing the information. Yeah, and not telling folks like, hey, you need to get out. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get out of such and such. You need to do this. I'm big on that. I'm like, bro, I tell my son all the time, you need to get on the road, burn the road up.
Yeah.
Like, you need to see, because then you'll have by getting exposed to stuff, you're gonna expand your mindset.
Naturally, yep. I agree with you. I was having a conversation with my son literally last night.
Yeah.
About the same thing, man. I mean, just I ain't saying you got to make a drastic change, but just baby steps.
Yeah.
And just gradually, minute, smile at time. I was just
and I think I might be getting off the subject right now real quick, but I think not social media, but the internet itself was a gift and a curse. It was a gift because it gave people access to what we're talking about, like different areas, but it also created that I don't want to say complacency, but it lowered the need to travel.
Because they can access it sitting right there.
Yeah. So I can get on here and say, show me Mount Fiji or such and such, and they'll take you through a whole tour of that area.
And they also got the little virtual tours where you get the headset on.
Yeah.
And it's like you're actually there, like getting through it. So
But the difference is that's good, but then to a point you got to go there and smell it.
Yeah.
You know I'm talking about for you later. Because I know when you got off the plane in New York, you was like, "What the hell?"
It smells different.
Yep. Because I know I did. I drove and I was like, "Man, the fuck, what's that smell?"
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, but then that's another way. That I think that's an internal gatekeeping though.
Mm-hmm.
Like on that individual, like subconsciously afraid to take that step to go to the next level.
I was gonna bring that up too. That what you just said, that internal gatekeeping in your own mind, keeping yourself from accessing certain aspects of life, and just I was gonna bring that up. What do you think about that, TK?
I like that. I like that because I believe that is something. Like, I don't think people think about it that way, but I believe that is, that's a thing. Internally, you can block yourself and keep yourself from wanting to go somewhere, like, or wanting to do things. Some people gatekeep themselves from education and taking that next step and just keeping themselves almost just in this box, this internal box, and it's not growing and going or moving. Instead of just stepping, like they won't step outside the box.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
So yeah, that's a good one though. Real talk. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. All right, showing out a little bit. So
what about the aspect of like?
But I like what you said too.
Go ahead, TK.
I think she froze.
Like what?
Yeah, she froze because she's still picking her nose.
Yeah.
You back with her?
The aspect I was about to say
On the aspect of what? Yeah.
Like people that don't support you, but they always want you to support them. Does that fall under that umbrella?
I'm borderline on that.
Okay.
I can kind of see it to a little tad. I would think more of a gatekeeping where maybe people don't tell nobody about it. Like, say, I got this homeboy, he got this Monday night show, blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, I got this whole boy that got this Wednesday night show, blah, blah, blah. I think that's more of gatekeeping. I think people just personally make that personal decision depending where they are or what they have going on sometimes, and just don't, and just make a choice not to. I think not speaking, you know how they talk about people saying your names in other rooms that people won't mention you at. I feel like that in that space that they just chose to. But if they did watch, they could still say, "Hey, you know, I got a friend that does this," or "Hey, I got a friend that does that." It's almost like promoting somebody's like a business. Hey, I got this homegirl that do nails. Hey, I got this homeboy that got this restaurant over here. I consider that not saying those things more of gatekeeping than so much of them not supporting. I think the not supporting is more of just their own personal feeling or how they whatever made them feel some kind of way that they chose not to.
Okay, I got you. What were you finna ask? T?
Yeah. But one thing I like that you brought up was social media on your prior comment. Because I think in social media, there could be a lot of gatekeeping that happens in social media. Like for instance, I know when I started the podcast, um, typically you ask certain people that's been podcasting a lot, hey, what platform do you just simple as what platform do you use? You got the cold shoulder. But then we met some real cool people like Q that you can ask a question to and they would answer. If you had a question, they had an answer. So it was like half and half. It was like that person, but usually you caught the people that's been in the game for a while were more eager to help than the person that may not have been in the game longer than them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and that's crazy to me because man, this whole big old world, it's enough to go around for everybody. Like I don't understand why people do that because I'd be the first person to tell people, about different platforms, and I'll tell them what
Yeah.
works for me. But just because it works for me, also explore other aspects of it. This just happens to be my niche, but this right here is a good platform. This is a good platform. Like I share information in a minute because I understand it's enough for everybody, and I know sometimes you're gonna be blessed regardless. So yeah,
Is
Most definitely.
is there a time to be a gatekeeper?
I mean,
Ooh.
I think that kind of goes against what the gatekeeping aspect is. The only time I would say, quote unquote, gatekeeping should be acceptable is when this person ain't gonna do right in general, but then in that space, is it still considered gatekeeping? Like just because I don't like somebody,
Whew.
then I'm not gonna tell them about this. Is that gatekeeping? Like just because I had a run in with somebody, but I think this person and DA might be awesome working together. You know,
Okay.
I don't know.
'Cause I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, because
Sometimes,
y'all think, okay, we all on the same page on that. 'Cause, yeah, that was gonna be one of my things too. So we all on the same. You hit the nail on the head with that. We all in the same space on that.
Yeah, but I'm the same way. Like even like in relationships, like if I talk to somebody, right, but her and I just didn't vibe, but I think her and my dude might be awesome for each other. Man, I'm gonna tell them about each other and kind of put them in the same like to me. I'm just talking about myself. Like they may be just the right people to make each other happy. So why would I interfere with that? Like that don't make no.
even after you don't smash.
Well, I'm gonna let that be known. But even after that, if he's not into it, if him and her is okay with it, because once I'm done, and I'm not gonna try to backtrack. So they ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, if that happened and they still vibing, man, go for it. Man, I hope it works out for you. Like I ain't that guy. So and that's in that aspect, but in no other aspect either. It's enough to go around.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, like now I'm thinking about what I just said. I think sometimes gatekeeping can be a positive thing, can be a good thing because you understand. Sometimes people don't understand the position that they're asking for at that time, or the responsibility they're asking for at that time. And sometimes you have to be like, yo, young fella, young blood, like slow your roll. You need to go through A, B, C, and D first before you come this way. Because again, it's especially I'm gonna use sports as an example. Like everybody thinks they're the shit. Everybody thinks they can do X, Y, Z. Everybody thinks they can get off the couch and play in the league. But the reality of it is you have to learn the game. And folks try to now, especially nowadays with YouTube and everything, folks try to skip the game, skip steps in the game to get to that next level. And that creates a lot of crash outs. Like folks a bomb and then they get upset. But sometimes the OGs got to be like, nah, you're not ready for it. And it's not because they hate and are trying to gatekeep. They're trying to keep you from making mistakes.
Yeah, I got you. And I'll say this: the only thing that I particularly, I guess, would consider kept is like information. Because a lot of times folks will ask me a question about spirituality or whatever, right? But I'm real cautious about the information I share with people, because if you give people certain information, then they can spiral. And once they spiral, it's hard to pull themselves out. And that cognitive dissonance, man, it's a real thing, bro. And people get stuck in that hole. So I'm real cautious about that. Even if they ask certain questions, I realize that they may not be able to handle the answers to that question. So in that aspect, you dig what you're talking about, yeah. You're making me cough too, bro.
My bad. Yeah.
He contagious.
Yeah.
And look,
I feel this little cyber cough. But yeah. So I can understand that. Yeah, I'm mindful about the information I share and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna ask this question too, because this is something I think should happen. But I'm gonna ask y'all opinion. Should there be gatekeeping in the Black community when it comes to other ethnicities?
Oh, I'm gonna say yes. I believe in us having our own, us celebrating our own on so many levels. I'm all for diversity, and but I think some things should be kept strictly for ourselves. Yeah.
Like what?
Man, I can't say it on here, man. We're gonna get in trouble.
Huh?
Okay. Well, okay.
No,
we'll discuss that later. I just was curious.
Because it's
access. For one, I'm going to say there's some other, let's call them aspects, right, that don't need access to the things that we have access to in our communities. Point blank period. Because people are not gonna. All right, go ahead, dear.
No, I'm finna piggyback on what you finna say, because and the example I'm gonna use is the beauty supply store.
There you go.
Name me one beauty supply store that's Black owned.
Yeah, I mean,
we got two in San Antonio.
No, not just in San Antonio. I'm talking about in America.
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple, but it's not as mainstream or
when I say Black owned, I mean they are the big dogs, not the manager of that store.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, a couple of them
I have yet to see.
Yeah.
But
who?
Even
no,
in that
we
space,
have 2 or 3 here now.
Yeah, but even in that space, though, I feel what you're saying, DA, because it should be a whole lot more. If there's a Black-owned beauty supply store on every corner, why is only 1 or 2 in a city with 2 or 3 million people owned by Black? So I get what you're saying. Like
And then on top, and then to add on top of that, who are the beauty supply distributors?
Yep.
Who are the folks
that part?
make the wigs? And that's why I say, and I could go on because I could talk about the liquor store,
convenience store,
check cashing place.
Yep. So
you will know, and you know that in that community, not just a black community, a low income community, you're gonna have them three things in there. You're gonna have a check cashing or a payday loan. You're gonna have a liquor store, and then you're gonna have a beauty supply store.
Yeah.
And ain't now one of them. Nobody in there that own it, not working there, own it. Look like us.
Yeah. Very seldom, and it's
man. Y'all know what?
What's up?
While we're having that conversation, I actually got excited when I found out we had a black butcher, like an actual black butcher meat market here now.
Oh yeah. You have to take me there. Or you gonna gatekeep that?
Like that.
No, because they got this boudin that come in different.
I like that.
I don't gatekeep. How am I gatekeeping? Be with me, chump.
Because you don't be letting me know about the good restaurants and all that. I'm like, man, where you get that from? You be like, nope.
I do reviews on the restaurants that I go to, sir.
Since when? I ain't seen now restaurant review.
I've been doing them. That's how much you don't pay attention to me.
I do pay attention. Every time you post something, I get a notification unless you got me blocked from the restaurant reviews. I don't care about your face. I don't care about you putting your lips out your head. None of that. Stop gatekeeping the restaurants.
Nope.
And I can go with other people.
I don't.
You.
I take you.
No, you don't.
No, you cannot.
I'm sorry, dear. Let's rule this back in. See?
I'm letting y'all get it out. Y'all been away from each other for 2 weeks. So I got all that back.
No, it's been longer than that. He's been coming down here since March, and I ain't seen him yet. So he ain't been to no new restaurant that I've been to because his raggedy behind ain't been here.
I ain't been there since March. When was the last time you came up this way? It take you the same amount of time to get there. It take you to get here.
You got more people down here that you got to see in the first place. You got to come down here and see your mama.
Mama got a car.
So thank you very much.
Love you, mama, if you're watching, but she can come this way too. Y'all can carpool together. Anyway, but gatekeeping. Have y'all ever have someone ever tried to gatekeep something from you in the corporate world, like career-wise or anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably a damn job.
Yeah.
Like the military, shit, playing football, all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you know what? Even and like I'm gonna start with just playing football. It's everybody think it's a team sport, but nah, that shit is cutthroat. That shit is cutthroat as fuck. Like, especially once you start moving up the different levels, that shit is cutthroat. You got to look at it, and I tell kids this all the time. You got to look at it like this. Yes, that's your teammate, but at the end of the day, he coming for your job. And a lot of them realize that, and a lot of them will do some dirty shit. We will do some dirty shit, and just to make you look bad in front of the coaches.
Man,
I had a teammate told me that we ain't have practice. We ain't have practice today because I was in class. He said, "Oh, we ain't got practice today." So I was like, "All right, cool." And just so happened, I was going to the weight room, and I see everybody on the practice field.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, I thought we ain't have practice." And coach dug in my butt, and I just looked at him. I said, "Okay, you got me on that one. You got me on that one."
Man, I've had people not invite me to certain spaces, parties, or around other people because my personality, people say I got a good personality. I'm a likable person, you know. So I've been not invited to spaces just because of that, and I guess that's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
TK, you can make that face all you want, but you ain't been around 30 years for nothing. So, yeah.
Man, I'm trying to get into heaven.
Amen.
Gotta secure my spot.
I hope you make it. I see you there.
All right, so definitely that. Okay, so while we talking about that, what about gatekeeping in relationships? When that one partner is in control and have access to the intimacy, the support, information, and everything on that.
Ooh.
How, when, if the other person is worthy of receiving it.
That's tough right there. Is that still, man? Golly, you might want to get out of that space real fast. That's totally different.
Say that again. I'm confused. Maybe me being sick is affecting my hearing.
Okay.
I'm off.
It might. Okay, so an example of gatekeeping in relationships is when one partner controls the access to emotional intimacy, support, or information, and often decides when, how, or if the other person is worthy of receiving it.
See, that's
manipulation. That ain't
toxic.
That ain't gatekeeping. That's manipulation.
Manipulation, controlling.
It crosses into both because it goes under manipulation and control in the example. But it's considered part of the gatekeeping as well.
That's tough. So what you want us to say?
Sound like a Lifetime movie, right?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
When you first said it, I was thinking like keeping you away from your friends, but not letting you have a social life with their friends. That's the space I was thinking about. Just kind of.
I could see that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
not letting you have access to them.
Right. Like I don't want you talking to them. Like I don't want you talking to like.
What about family? What about because family? Yeah, I can see that too with family because in a lot of relationships, they usually that person that is controlling, it cuts off. Yeah, from family as well. They family and your family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, no hugs and no kisses for you today. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, I couldn't. That water sure look cold. Or is that vodka?
It's frosty. It has a little frosty water. It is cold too. Matter of fact,
Well, I tell you, something.
You know how when you take it out the freezer and it's still liquid, but you set it down and it kind of flush up. Yeah, that's what it did.
That'd be the kind, man.
A little ice.
That's the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's so cold it hurts.
No, I ain't never had that problem.
You ain't never got a brain freeze?
Oh yeah, brain freeze. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But it tastes good though. You like, man.
It's very refreshing.
It's an interesting topic though about gatekeeping.
It is. I mean, it's got me thinking about a whole bunch of different aspects.
Yeah.
So like even like you think about people in Hollywood, right? People that are like singers and stuff like that, and you hear about these stories, but we never think about it on like a more personal level. Gatekeepers, people keeping certain people out of certain avenues for whatever reason. It's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely happens. It happens in all aspects. Work, business, sports. It happens in all spaces because somebody don't want somebody to be better than them or do better than them in some aspect. Yeah. So if it's some valuable information, that 9 out of 10 that person's not going to
or like even if I think he may be better for it, but if I want someone that I like a little bit more, it's because I like them a little bit more. Then I'm gonna keep you out to plug them in.
Yeah. Remember back in the day, they used to have these shows, and the show would be like, say, a sports show, or somebody was trying to be an actor or actress or something, and they talking to a person, and they, hey, did you go get that over there? And then they lock them in the closet
Oh
and
yeah,
go do whatever they do.
Oh
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
get
That's funny.
yeah,
childish. And like
yeah.
something you would do, huh?
Hey,
Yeah, want me to go to the restaurant.
Uh-oh.
you know what?
He hot about that
Man,
restaurant.
Super.
man, ain't he though? How he gonna be hot about
Hot.
somewhere he's supposed to be going and they made it?
Super.
I done been to 50, 11 restaurants since you've been here.
And I ain't heard about now one of them.
We ain't hardly talked neither. Thank you.
Wonder why that is. So you gatekeeping the phone calls too?
You
Uh-oh.
You know, you is not finna blame all this on me. I got screenshots. Don't make me. Don't. I got receipts.
Uh-oh.
Don't make me go there with you today.
I got receipts too.
This just went left.
Yeah, my receipt's bigger than your receipt. Thank you very much. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So.
damn it, I forgot what I was finna say. Shit.
At old age.
Now I got distracted by something.
And he think it hard too. But you can see the thoughts going like this across the head.
So what made you want to talk about this?
So I saw this on a lady's page. She made a comment that San Antonio was too small for black folks to be gatekeeping things.
Oh, shit, I agree.
It started
I
a
said that when I
whole
was
little,
there.
yeah.
I agree.
So it started a whole little rumble. Because some people said everybody don't need to know where, like, for instance, new spots. Everybody's like, I don't. There's a certain. If I go to this spot and it's nice, and I got a friend that's ghetto, I don't want my ghetto friend to know about this spot because I don't want the ghetto crowd going to the nice spot and ruin it or getting shut down.
But it ain't. To me, that part right there is being selfish, because the overall thing is, and this is why I said, this is what I said when I was in San Antonio. What is sad about the whole situation is it's only made up of probably 9% now, black people, right? Every time a black person come up with something new, it'll be supported for about 2 months, and then it shit'll fade away.
But think about this though. Yeah, it's 9% black people, right? But what's 9% of what 2.5 million? You know, that's still a pretty high number.
Exactly.
So
Exactly, and it shouldn't be, especially in that situation. We should not gatekeep. We should encourage. We should stand behind each other. I mean, when I was there, they bragged about having the largest MLK march in the country. Every year they bragged about it. Damn, I got a hiccup now. But you can't keep a mom and pop soul food, a mom and pop grocery store, a mom and pop this and that, a black owned mom and pop this and that. I said that don't make no sense.
yeah,
That don't make no sense to me. That tells me that you only look out for stuff where you can get your face in front of the screen. And I said the reason, and so I didn't realize how cultural the black people in San Antonio, I shouldn't say that. How much black history? That's the word. How much black history San Antonio had? I didn't realize that until I started digging, and I'm like, damn, it has a lot. It has a rich history, but nobody talks about it. All you hear is about the fucking Alamo.
and that's what I was gonna say, man.
It's more. Um, they've been talking about it more. They actually have a bus tour now that will take you through the um, parts of the city that talks about in the beginning when
Yeah,
we started, who had what open. So they do now have tours for
yeah.
you to learn that stuff. And there's a
About time.
thing at the library that has a thing as well.
About time. But I was that just always amazed me, and I was just like, and then working like when I did security, working with the different promoters, they wouldn't fuck with each other. I'm like, why? So if y'all pull y'all money together and get a heavy hitter instead of like the little, I ain't gonna say lower tier,
Yeah, yeah.
but bring in
because
somebody big, y'all all gonna eat. Everybody gonna eat.
yeah, and it's crazy, man. Because before I left,
Yeah.
and when I was doing security, in order for me to get those high paying gigs like that, man, I had to fool with the Mexicans, and I ain't gonna front, man.
Oh, they
That's
pay.
where if you know those $300, $400, $500 a night for 3 or 4 hours,
Yeah,
was always fooling with the Mexicans, man. So I
yeah,
get what you're saying 100%. And even like you was talking about the march, being um, one of the largest in the country, in the continental U.S. But most of the people that come, they aren't from San Antonio. Like
oh,
people come from like all over the state of Texas for that particular march, and so I get what you're saying, and I don't know, man. How do how do you change that narrative, that mindset?
it
Because
has
it's only that because every time something good pop up, I can assure you it's from someone that's not born and raised in San Antonio. Even the lady that owned that black-owned beauty salon, she from Chicago.
but
I mean,
that's
it's always someone from the outside bringing it in,
yeah.
and the
But
only
that goes back to what you said. What you said earlier. What you said earlier. Some people don't know outside of their block.
yeah, yeah. So I get what you're saying, man. I mean, I love my city. I love my hometown, but sometimes you gotta step out.
Yeah. But then, and that's the same thing I say. But I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it, especially now. Um, when you step out, what are you bringing back?
True.
And that's why I say I'm guilty of it now.
Mhm.
Because I left Fort Lauderdale, but I ain't bring nothing back to Fort Lauderdale.
Mhm.
And like a lot of people I know that left Fort Lauderdale did the same thing. They didn't bring nothing back to Fort Lauderdale. So we can't get upset when we used to have what we call a Six Trunk Festival, where it was like it's like the main strip going through our going through the neighborhood. And we had Battle of the Bands, like all the high school bands and everything came through. You had it's like a big ass festival on about 5 mile stretch, and that's all it is, and it's gone. They don't do that no more. And I found this out,
Mhm.
because I left the first the first black what was it, the first black doctor to do a heart transplant was named Sis Trump. That's why it was in Fort Lauderdale. That's why that strip is named Six Trunk. It's named after him.
Mhm.
He was a doctor who did the first open heart surgery down there. Had a funeral home down there, and it was something else. And it's like basically built a community. All that shit gone. Been gentrified.
Man, that's crazy. And me, man,
Ooh,
that's why, like,
now that's
every,
happening all the time.
Yeah.
yeah, every city I go to, man, I try to uh, find, those cultural parts, man, those cultural aspects, man.
Hmm.
Literally, man, every city I go to, I'm trying to find those um, cultural museums and
Yeah.
yeah, all that type stuff. I
Oh,
mean,
that's what I meant to ask you. You go to the
I did.
Apollo Theater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That man. Yeah.
Every city I go to, man. Man, when I was in Miami, man, you know what I'm saying, I went to visit the Hampton House,
Yep.
Hotel. It's
Yep.
a museum now where all the black singers and actors, man,
Yep.
it's so rich in that whole area, man. Everywhere I go, basically.
Yep.
So, and nowadays, man, you better get gone because they are trying to do away with a lot of this stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say I need to go back to the African American Museum.
Yeah, I need to get there too. I ain't been to DC.
Cause they got
Yeah.
because they trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
you got to go. You got to go more than once. You have to go more than once.
Yeah.
Like to really, you can go through the whole thing in a day, but it'll be like you flying through. You got like that's why I say you got to go more than once. Cause the way it starts, bro. I ain't even gonna say it because I get us shut off. I'll say it when we get off the air.
I got you. Man, it's
Yeah.
what most people don't realize, but in some aspect, it's an African American museum in your city. They even got one in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
It's small and it's inside of a house over there, but it's still like if people start supporting it, then that's how these things grow.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep. It's now we talking about it. Is that gatekeeping? Because nobody talks about it. No, they don't. It's not a publicly announced thing.
Mm.
Like it's like you find out about it by word of mouth, or somebody like, hey, I went to such and such today, or man, I was driving around and I found this African American this Freedom House, like in such and such, and you like really? But it's not public. But they'll tell you about the every other museum out there.
true story.
I ain't gonna say no other name.
You right about it. You right. Yeah. You got any other questions, TK?
No, I'm good. I think we went down the little
I got one though. I got
list
one
I
more.
had.
What you got, DA?
Can gatekeeping be a generational curse?
Can gatekeeping be a generational curse?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's tough.
Cause like if you are
not. Everything else is everything.
like if you're gatekeeping stuff in the family, information from the family, like history of the family, like you see what I'm saying? Like
yeah, people not telling family secrets and family. I mean, since you put it that way, gatekeeping information.
Yeah, it make you think though,
Right.
don't it?
Yeah.
It makes you think.
Yeah, it do. It definitely do. I can see it.
Yeah. That's a good one. Because then you hear about
I can see it.
And it's sad because like it'll be like one person that knows what really happened, but just sitting on the information. Yeah, that's a good question.
Bingo.
Yeah,
and then they'll be like, yeah.
I got you. Okay, well, yeah. I don't have nothing else. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Listen.
yeah. Who want to do their outro?
Don't be a hater. Don't be gatekeeper.
Man, I will say this was It's was a chill way to ease me back into my routine. I appreciate y'all keeping it light. I know coming next month we're gonna have some pretty good topics. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Always the love and support. Keep coming back. Keep rocking with us. We got some good things in store. Peace and love.
What's up? I ain't really got nothing. Like DA said, don't be a gatekeeper. It's some knowledge you have that somebody probably need. And, I mean, share the knowledge. But this iron sharpens iron.
That's the word.
So, hey, you help somebody else, so you take yourself up a couple notches yourself. So, yeah, don't gatekeep. So, on that note, we're gonna close out for tonight. Start getting hungry, and
I need you to make sure your internet is better next week.
I ain't gonna say no names. We all know who it is. But thank y'all for tuning in. Always, we appreciate y'all. We missed y'all while we was out, of course, as always. But definitely glad everybody made it back safely and is good for the most part, besides somebody getting a little cooties. Did this say your friendly neighborhood Libra?
You just seeing that?
Right, but y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. And we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move.